In a world that screams for attention, the most dangerous man in the room is the one who has mastered the art of being invisible. While everyone else is busy broadcasting their dreams, defending their opinions, and announcing their next move, the ghost is already there, silent, focused, and miles ahead. Today, we are not just talking about privacy. We are talking about the ghost strategy, the ancient art of moving in total silence to achieve absolute victory. Have you ever wondered why the moment you tell someone about a big goal, your motivation seems to vanish? Science calls this social reality. When you announce your plans, your brain receives a premature hit of dopamine. It feels the satisfaction of the win without having done the work. You've tricked yourself into feeling successful, and as a result, the hunger dies. The ghost knows this. The ghost never feeds the ego at the expense of the mission. Moving in silence isn't about hiding because you're afraid. It's about protecting your energy from the noise of others. Every time you explain yourself, you give away a piece of your power. Every time you announce a move, you invite the world to build a wall in front of you. To be a ghost is to be unreadable. It is to let your results speak so loudly that your words become unnecessary. The moment you reveal your intent, you create resistance. Opinions are like anchors. The more people you tell about your journey, the harder it is to move forward. When you move in silence, there is no one to judge your progress, no one to offer unsolicited advice, and no one to plant seeds of doubt in your mind. You are navigating in a vacuum where your only critic is your own discipline. There is a terrifying power in the unknown. When your competitors or even your peers cannot predict your next move, they cannot prepare for it. The ghost doesn't play the game of "look at me." The ghost plays the game of checkmate. While others are busy seeking validation for the steps they are taking, you are already crossing the finish line. In this digital age, being undiscoverable is a superpower. Privacy is the ultimate luxury. By keeping your wins, your losses, and your routines to yourself, you build an internal fortress that no one can siege. You become unshakable because your foundation is built on solid action, not on the shifting sands of public approval. In every social circle, there is a person who tells everyone about their new diet, their new business idea, or their new habit. And yet, 6 months later, nothing has changed. They are addicted to the social validation of trying, but they never actually do. The ghost is the opposite. The ghost disappears for months, works in the dark, and only reappears when the transformation is so undeniable that it requires no explanation. Success is the only noise you should ever make. In your professional life, oversharing is a liability. When you announce your next career move or your dissatisfaction with your current role, you give your enemies, and even your friends, the tools to sabotage you. The ghost operates on a need-to-know basis. You do your work with surgical precision, you observe the office politics from the sidelines, and you strike only when the outcome is guaranteed. By the time they see you coming, it's already over. We live in an era where if it isn't on camera, it didn't happen. But the most significant moments of human growth happen where the cameras can't see. The ghost understands that a private life is a happy life. You don't need to post your workout to build muscle. You don't need to post your bank account to be wealthy. There is a deep, quiet confidence that comes from knowing who you are without needing 1,000 likes to confirm it. A ghost is a master of their own schedule. Because you move in silence, you are not obligated to say yes to every invitation or every distraction. People stop bothering you with trivialities because they can't track your location or your mood. This silence creates a boundary. It teaches the world that your time is expensive and your attention is a privilege, not a right. The first step to moving in silence is to audit who has access to your mind. Information is a weapon. Don't arm people who haven't earned your trust. Look at your inner circle. If you have friends who gossip about others to you, they are gossiping about you to others. To become a ghost, you must become a vault. Start by sharing 50% less than you do now. See who notices. Most people won't. They are too busy waiting for their turn to speak. We are impulsive creatures. When something good happens, we want to shout it. When something bad happens, we want to complain. The ghost practices the 24-hour rule. Before you announce a win, wait 24 hours. Before you react to an insult, wait 24 hours. In that window of silence, the emotional urge dies and strategic clarity is born. You will find that most things aren't worth saying at all. A ghost is unreadable. In meetings, in negotiations, or in casual conversations, practice being the last one to speak. Observe the body language of others. Notice how they reveal their insecurities when they try to fill the silence. By holding your tongue, you retain the high ground. People are intimidated by what they cannot understand. Use that mystery to your advantage. If you feel stuck, it's time for ghost mode. For the next 30 days, stop posting on social media. Stop telling people about your progress. Work on one single project with absolute obsession. No announcements, no progress bars, just raw, unfiltered effort. At the end of these 30 days, you won't need to tell people you've changed. They will see the difference in your eyes, in your posture, and in your results. Moving in silence is not for the weak. It is a lonely path. There will be times when you want to scream your success from the rooftops, and times when you want someone to acknowledge your pain. But the ghost knows that external validation is a drug that only makes you weaker. The solitude you feel today is the price of the freedom you will have tomorrow. In that silence, you aren't alone. You are finally with yourself. There will come a day when you no longer need to explain who you are or what you do. Your presence will carry a weight that words can't describe. People will wonder how you got there, how you changed, and how you stayed so calm while the world was in chaos. You won't have to tell them your secrets. You will simply smile, knowing that while they were busy talking, you were busy becoming. True mastery is not about being seen. It is about being effective. Like the wind, you are felt but not held. Like the shadow, you are present but never caught. As you leave this video, remember, your life is a masterpiece in progress. Keep the curtains closed until the work is finished. The world doesn't need to see the process, it only deserves to see the result. If you've made it this far, you are already part of the few who value depth over noise. If the ghost strategy resonates with you, subscribe to Silencron. Join us in the silence, where the real work happens. Leave a dot in the comments below if you are committed to moving in silence from this day forward. No words, just a mark of your intent. We will know what it means.